Love and light. We are a divine couple, and we channel the love being, a council of multi-dimensional beings coming from the 9th dimension. We are here to assist humanity during the Ascension process. Love and light.
Very special video that I was planning for a while. It's about giving a voice to those who don't have a voice, and that are the warriors of the warriors, according to my understanding, and which is the people that have autism.
Yeah.
Yes.
And even more for the parents and the starseeds parents who have autistic kids.
Yeah, so there's a lot to it, so stay tuned. Amazing video with the love beings as well to get their input on that. So stay tuned and enjoy this video.
One love.
C'est lumière intégrée.
Venez, entrez.
Oui, ça va. Leader. Avance, avance, avance. Bravo. Okay, so walking in the forest with that new gimbal, new toy in 3 axes to make more stable videos. So
Moving videos. Hard for the arm, but
it's heavy, so it's a shoulder day today.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyways,
For some of us.
For me. So bear with us with that new setting, trying to
Make it work.
yeah, it's so far so good. Okay, we'll hold it with 2 arms.
Yep.
Much better. So yeah, autism. So for those who know us already since a while, you will notice that my kids never been really present in our videos, but now started to include them after a talk I had with their mom. So she agrees to that. So because we want to dive even like deeper about this whole journey, because autism has been and still is a big part of my life, and now to Niyama's life.
Yeah.
Yes, because back in 2013, when I realized what was like going on with my son that had autism, it's been a very life-changing situation. So long story short, I went into that autism recovery journey because I found the link between like the gut and brain connection, and my son always had diarrhea, and like he was not very healthy with his gut. So I've been onto that journey to better understand the gut, and I went to see some doctors in the United States and long
In California?
yeah, in California. So long story short, I understood like the human body to a very deeper level, because according to my view, doctors don't know much. Yeah, so playing with the camera here. Okay, so long story short, I've been into that journey, and after got the divorce and all that, and as a single dad, was not an easy situation. So long story short, when I met Niyama, I was just at my very limit, about to collapse, and she came into my life just in time, we can say, to save the situation, because she already understood energy at a deeper level, and right away with her gifts she could do magic with my son, to help with the tantrums and a lot of things that only parents with autistic kids can really understand at a deeper level, because autism means something and means nothing at the same time, because it's a spectrum and every kid is unique. So yes.
Yeah.
Want to say something?
Yeah, so I guess that autism was the, how do you say, la fer qui t'a ignite.
Triggered.
So autism ignited his spiritual evolution, his process to become better, to understand food at a deeper level, to understand even energy, different type of healing, because there is nothing in the big pharma, if we can say this, there is nothing in big pharma that will actually help you heal.
For that, no, it's only to drug the kids and to numb them down, and to me that was not an option.
It was not an option, so for that reason he had to dig further and look for real answers and real ways to heal his kid. So it was a whole process. First it started with food, and then it became deeper and deeper, and this is one of the reasons why he was so excited about me and what I was bringing to the table, because of the spiritual aspect, and because he understood energy at a deeper level, even if he didn't understand it quite yet, and even if he thought that those energy feelings were just for women.
Yeah, at the beginning, yeah, I thought it was more feminine, but now I understand that it has nothing to do with gender.
No, it has nothing to do with gender. Of course, women, we have particular gift, but that's another topic.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's what it is. Autistic kids are really special, and I think that Vince has seen it in his kid a lot, because he is a sponge for energy.
He is an energetic mirror.
Definitely.
Yeah.
If you feel bad one day and he's not feeling the high vibe, he will directly reflect it
to you.
Back to you.
Yeah, right in your face.
and
it can
you
get
don't
ugly.
want that. Because for everybody who has autistic kids or take care of autistic kids, they know that they are such a good mirror. You cannot, there's no day off. With kids, there's no day off. But even more so with an autistic kid, because, and also it's a gift, because you become so aware of your energy. You become so aware of what you're transmitting with your thoughts, because that kids will reflect it back to you like 10 times.
Yeah, tenfold.
Tenfold. So you have to stay on your game. So, and that's an amazing gift.
Yeah.
that those kids are giving us.
Yes, but you need to realize that first.
Yeah.
Because me, I didn't realize that at the beginning, but now I realize that every day, like Nehemiah and I, we have to be on top of our game to keep the energy field to another level in order to keep everything running smoothly in the house.
Yeah.
And if we do a small mistake or we vibrate not that optimally,
Because we are human, you know.
so
We have bad days.
yes, so that is a direct reflection that is coming back at us. And also something that I want to add is now today, like a big thing that I'm doing is biohacking. I'm a big biohacker.
Yeah.
And everything that I learned for my
Sorry.
son, because I couldn't apply everything on my son for logistical reasons, and after my divorce, I have my weeks 1 week out of 2, so I cannot apply the diet anymore and things like that. So I managed to make like good improvement with him, but when I split with my ex-wife, I had to stop
Some of it.
but I continue to apply everything on myself, because me, I like to always upgrade,
Push yourself.
and push myself to other limits. And all the knowledge that I have today is because of him. So now I understand the gut to a much deeper level, and I know that the gut is the link is with this reality. So if you have a bad gut, it's not optimal. So even on everybody that is listening to that on their spiritual path, having a good gut is key. Because it's the main brain. Like, you have the gut, then you have the brain, and the heart is the 3 brains that we have to not only master but to align, and you need to be top notch on all of those. So being like spiritual and having a damaged gut, a leaky gut with a leaky brain and all that,
Yeah.
it's not optimal.
No, so that's a different topic.
Yeah.
But
It's all linked.
it goes hand in hand with autism. When he started to apply all this knowledge about guts and how to heal a leaky gut, how to heal the gut in general, his kid got much better.
Much better.
And
yeah.
now he is highly functional,
Yeah.
but he still has
Autism, which is a label, just to put a label on
Yes.
things, because the human brain, we have to put labels on everything, because again, autism is just a label. But those kids are very special, and I can't wait to have that talk with the love beings to go like deeper into that topic and to understand better what is their role into the ascension process. And I know it's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yes, it is.
So yeah, that's what I have to say about that for now.
Yeah, so we're excited to see what the love being has to say on the subject.
Yeah.
We had a conversation with them, I think a few months ago, but a really short conversation about it. But now we're gonna write our question.
Yeah.
And we're gonna take our time to really have more answers for you guys and for ourselves, of course.
Well, of course. Because as we create those videos, we learn.
And
so
yes,
much.
and you can also learn how to help your kids, how to improve your communication, how to improve the communication with the autistic kid, because they have a way to communicate that is really different.
Very different. And now autism is like, to me, this is like a real like pandemic, because everybody knows someone that has an autistic kid, which was not the case, let's say back
10 years, 20 years ago.
10 years, yeah, but let's say in the 1980, it was like 1 kid out of 10,000. And
Yeah.
now today the statistics are insane.
Through the roof.
To the roof, yeah. So autistic kids in pretty much every families now, or the neighbor, or someone that
That's
you know.
so sad.
Yeah. So, and shout out to all the mama bears, the fighters that are fighting for their kids. I've been
All
in
the
touch-
daddy bears as well.
Yeah, those are more rare, because me, I was like all the moms. I was going to conferences to learn more, and I was one of the only dad over there that was really into it. So I was like an alien into that group.
Once again, an
Once
alien?
again, an alien. Yes.
Damn. Always an
because
alien.
something that is very frequent when because also the divorce rate into the couples that have autistic children is through the roof. Like within the 5 years, it's about like 80% divorce rate, and after that it goes up to 90% because of the stress that it puts on the family.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is another important detail, and which is not really a detail, but it's another important fact.
An input.
Yes, and yeah, so shout out to all those warriors that are fighting for their kids, and I know that there is better time ahead coming for everyone that are on this path. So more to come.
More to come.
Yeah.
Love and light.
Love and light. Are we with the love beings?
Yes.
Grateful for your presence. Very, very special video today that we're doing for the YouTube channel. And it's about the subject that is very, very dear and profound to me, to Nyama, and to all my family, which is about autism. So the intention behind this video is to bring more light, more clarity about this new condition in this realm in the past few decades, that everything has changed and is now considered as the new normal. It has been normalized, I would say, by the dark forces, along with many other things, but the topic is autism. So the first question that I have for you is, what is your message to parents that have what we call autism, so autistic kids, just to put a label on these children and people, even adults now?
Oh, joyful. The message is clear. The message is simple. Autistic, as you are labeling them.
Yeah.
It's like the neural logic, on the same neural logic step than schizophrenia.
Okay, I don't want to interrupt. I will just ask Nyama if she can speak a bit louder, because we are filming outside and there is some ambient noise.
All is well.
Okay.
Schizophrenia and autism are more similar than you think. Those are people who speak and interfere with the realm differently, in a different manner. They don't understand some concepts that are the boundaries of your realm. You cannot talk to spirit. Nobody can see them. Who are you talking to? You gotta be crazy. You gotta be schizophrenic. Same goes with the autistic kid. Why don't you understand that there are things that you cannot do socially? It's not proper. It's not okay. It's not sane. It's not the way that everybody is doing it. It's so different the way that you act, the way that you think, the way that you see things. But are they the problem? We ask.
Not in my opinion.
There is no problem to be found. You see?
Mm-hmm.
The reality is that they are different. And that difference create problem and trauma in your human reality that is constructed in a box. Their presence create trauma in normal humans because they cannot understand. And it's not in the program. When it's not in the program, humans get afraid and they want to put you back into the program. So, what we have to say to those who want to hear this message when it comes to autistic kids is that there is nothing wrong except the way that we look at them. And the way that we look at them is amplifying the reality that they are awkward. And that the way that they are is not normal. Not to say that they don't have challenges, because they are living in a world where they are outsiders, weirdos. It's challenging, of course. But if your reality was created to accept all, they wouldn't feel left out. And they would never feel alone. And the parents or those who take care of them would never feel like they are the only one fighting this battle.
That's a good point. Yeah, parents are, if I can make an analogy, like in the movie The Beach, you know, everybody is having a good time, but when one gets sick, then they get isolated from the rest of society. So it's a heavy experience that I can say because I experienced it firsthand myself, and I've been in touch with many other families that went through that. So this is a very, very real thing.
It is for your human body and program. You went through that. Don't you see? The speech pattern is trauma-based.
Yeah.
Trauma.
There is a lot of trauma into that experience.
Because the kid is not fitting in the box.
Exactly.
It causes trauma. And that is sad. More questions for the love beings.
Yes, so the next question is, what is the role of autism in the ascension process?
What is the jewel of humanity? What is the most sacred thing that you have?
Our kids.
Well, the only way to woke up humanity is to touch kids. Unfortunately, because of the level of darkness that is around, the same amount of darkness has to touch the more beautiful light being that you have. When something touches your kid, it affects you at such a deep level. It's unbearable. And when you're being told that there is nothing on this earth that can help your kid, you will go in other galaxies to look for it if you have to. Those are the parents' warrior. That this type of trauma will ignite within the parents. Therefore, the parents woke up and the kids is held in a container of better vibration. It's better for the soul and it's better for the future of the kid. The kid can completely heal, and in due time, kids will be healed completely. But in the meantime, the kids that are called or labeled autism or any type of sickness, even if we do not like to use that word, disturbance in the body would be a better vibrational match for what is happening. It's a disturbance in the body. So if you can learn to pass through those trauma, the kids that are in this container of high vibrational field, starseeds parents brings starseeds kids. There is no other way.
Yeah. Makes
in
sense.
This process. But in the generation of the 50 and below, this is true. But before that, a starseed could come in any humans, always human, never bots, but always human. But they could come with parents that were not starseed, and they were infiltrated. And generation came, and the energy of those that came before that were starseed, but they didn't come from parents of starseeds, were able to create kids that were vibrationally high enough to create more star seeds. You see, it's a process. It's like growing a tree. Everything has to be done through generation. Humans always want everything to be done in one day, but it's always through generations.
So the three wave of volunteered, as we refer to the work of Dolores Cannon, comes back to this.
Yes, but this is a precision on if now the parents that are star seeds will bring to life star seeds children.
Yeah, and those starseeds children, they are not a very good fit for this matrix.
They are the new herd fit.
Yeah, exactly. They are the new herd fit.
Because the new herd is ready.
Yeah.
And the star seed who came before them, they need to bring in more star seed.
Because now I'm speaking for myself, but me, it has been what triggered me, because I understood that my son was not a good fit into this matrix. So that's what motivated me. Like, my goal was to, instead of changing my son, like to flip over the whole matrix, my whole reality. So this is what ignited everything for me. So it's what you say resonate at a very deep level, and it's profound. And I'm sure that many other parents, warriors parents, like all the parents that I met into that community, they are another breed. They are another breed for sure. What they went through and what they are going through and all the obstacles that they are facing, and they never give up because it's for their babies. So yeah, it's very deep, very, very deep.
Starseeds parents
Yeah.
will never give up.
No, we won't, never. So I have a third question here. Why some are born with autism and others get it at a later stage? And I said here, from the dark forces through, let's say, for example, and I'm speaking covertly here as per my last video, like the Kool-Aid that they inject into the kids between the time of birth and 2 years old, and also the food that they manufacture for kids that is very, very evil, that destroys the gut and all that. So if you could further expand why some are born like that and others get it, like they were very healthy and like quote unquote normal at birth, and after they just went down that rabbit hole like hardcore after a very severe trauma, let's say through Kool-Aid injection and things of that nature.
You need to heal the trauma. First and foremost, you need to heal this trauma that is within you. You need to let it go.
Accept and release.
When you speak, we hear trauma.
There is still trauma left. I did a big chunk of shadow work on that.
Keep working on it.
Yeah, I will.
Why are they born? And why?
Okay, so we're back. I had to change the memory card that was full. So, logistic under control now. So back to the question. So it was why some are born and others get it from the dark force. So you were speaking about my trauma that I still need to work on, which is an ongoing process. And then what do you have to say about that?
The choice was already made. Nobody gets something without their permission. Even more so when you are a starseed. You have to remember that they come here for a reason, and they choose their parents, as you know. They choose the circumstances. They choose everything. It's a choice to be an autistic kid. It's a choice. It's not a fatality. Oh, poor me. Oh, poor him. You choose to be who you are. You choose the avatar. You choose the mind. You chose the mindset. Their soul is evolving through this process. And they are also here to show us that even when Western medicine tells you that something is impossible, there is always a way. And a lot of them find their way out.
Mm-hmm.
Or get much, much, much better. Sometimes the road is a rocky one. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. But that was their choice. Sometimes they want to feel more alive, more into your type of alive, if we can say that like that. And sometimes they want to go back into nothingness, this parallel reality where they are at most of the time. They are not living in your realm. In their realm, everything is clear. But in your realm, everything is confusion when you look at them. But for them, it's another reality. It's really hard when they try to act like normal humans. This is what creates disturbance in their field, when they are trying to act like they are normal. Quote, unquote.
Mm-hmm.
Even those who got, like you said, the Kool-Aid, in today's reality, everyday people, neurotypic people who got the Kool-Aid. Was it their choice? Or do they got it by mistake and they just stumble on it? It was a choice. Nobody stumble on anything, except if you are a bot, of course.
Mm-hmm. You mean the empty?
The empty.
Maybe we can just a little bit further expand on that. What you told me previously on that is that more than half of the populations are empty. They are like bots, no souls.
They are empty.
Okay.
They are here for a purpose, and it's not to hate them. Those who knows are not to hate them, are not to. It's all about love.
Mm-hmm.
They are a creation after all.
Yeah.
Even if without soul, they feel just like you, but it's their only life. They won't go back to being nothing after this one.
Mm-hmm.
They are just a program, believing that it is a human. You must love them and understand them. But this is another topic.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be them, and you don't want to follow them.
No, we don't want to follow them, and they play a big role because they follow orders more easily, so they steer.
They follow the program.
They follow the program, so
no matter what.
Yeah.
They have to. They are created to follow the program.
To follow the program. So
wherever the program will go, they will. If you change the program for something positive, they will change into something positive.
I see.
They go where the wind take them. They have no roots. Therefore, they go wherever the wind take them. Next question, please.
Yes. Okay, so the question is, but just to come back on the question that I just asked, so they chose everything. So let's say they got it at a later stage, let's say at 1 year old, where they crashed, it was a choice. And it was also, I guess, to bring awareness to the parents about the reality of Western medicine.
Yes.
Because me, that has been a big reality check when he reacted that badly to his injection at 1 year old. So I connected some dots and I just realized the truth behind Western medicine, the hoax that it is. So that's, I guess, one of the big reasons why they would choose to get it at the later stage like that instead of just being born with it. So
It doesn't change a thing.
hmm
If you woke up like this,
yeah, or you
or
get it.
if you get it,
Yeah. But for the parents, it's if I speak for myself,
Trauma-based.
yeah, it's a trauma. It is a very huge trauma. So
if they come like this, or if they get it,
Yeah.
it's still
it's still a trauma. Yeah, I
and
agree.
the trauma create the change
Yeah.
inside of you.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter. It's not about, oh, I should have, maybe he wouldn't. It's not about that.
yeah,
The choice was made. And you made that choice yourself as well.
as a parent to
As a
experience
parent.
that as a parent.
The parents of star seeds. The parents of star seeds, autist kid, are those who are the bringer of light.
Yeah,
They are so bright from the sky. Because not only do they want to wake up for themselves, but they want to wake up their kids. This is creating an energetic field around them that is 1,000,000 times stronger. The love is so powerful. Love of your kid is unconditional love, which is the greatest form of love. And when you're trying to help in any way you can, this love that you have for somebody is pushing you towards higher realms and is changing your DNA to help it upgrade. Don't you see
I feel it.
how next level you became through this process?
Yeah, I know.
Your DNA
Yeah.
has changed. Your thoughts are not the same. You understand things at a bigger, deeper level. It's because of that kid that came to teach you.
Yes. They are the teachers. They are the warriors of the warriors.
They came to teach you what was in your heart.
Yeah.
For you to express it in physical matter,
hmm
which is what you're doing. And which is why you became the greatest version of yourself. And you want to give that, offer that to your kid. Nobody said that perfection is necessary, but walking towards that higher version of yourself is the new hurt
hmm
mentality.
The new herd mindset. Yeah.
So you, through this trauma, through your kid that is now suffering, you are learning to be the greatest version of yourself, to be more patient than you could ever imagine that you could be,
Yeah.
to become more aligned and listen more and find ways to counteract and to realign and to keep harmony within yourself and around you for that kid that you love beyond everything. Love will lift mountains. And this was necessary for the ascension process as well. The kid had to be touched, and the star seed had to feel it. Even more so, the star seeds that are neurotypic with kids that are not are bringing that energy field around them. Beautiful.
Beautiful it is. Thank you for this. I have another question here. Some tips to help, because the idea is to bring more light, and also maybe some tools. So the question that we have is how to improve the communication with autistic kids, because communication is a big thing with them. So what do you have to say about that? Because I found with Niama, when she came into my life 2 years ago, it changes everything with what she already understood at a deeper level, and specifically for my kids. But on a broader way, what do you have to say to people, Starseed's parents that are in touch with their own kids that are maybe struggling to communicate with them?
Telepathy, talking through your mind, not with words, is a disturbance and is a weaker form of communication, of course, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
This will take practice, but this is a great way to communicate better with your kid. Meditation, hypnotism.
Hypnosis.
Hypnosis.
Okay.
Create your own hypnosis of your own voice, and you put that on repeat in your children's bedroom, in your kid bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
And you allow the subconscious to integrate your voice, and the subconscious understands you, the conscious doesn't, which is why they get confused, because the message are like flip upside down and they don't really understand what you mean or what this old thing means. It's like, what does it mean? They are always looking for meaning. So talking to their subconscious while they are sleeping is very powerful. Also, let them do, not all the time, but sometimes for a few minutes, let them beat them. Don't try to put them in any box. Just let them be free. Like you don't want to be put in the box. They don't want to be put in any box as well. It's just that the box that you want to step out of is not the same box that they are trying to step out of. They don't want to be in your frame. They don't want to be you. They don't want to be like you. They can't. They are to evolve, and that's the truth. They are to evolve to be you. So you have to accept that those kids are in most cases more evolved than the parents. They come from higher realms than the parents most of the time. Most of them are star seeds. A lot. Big chunk of them are star seeds. And they are just crying for help. They just want to be understood and accepted. And if you want to understand them better, why don't you accept them? Accept what is. And this is really hard for the parents because they want their kids to be normal. Some of them will get normal faster than others because at the end, health will come back for every living being. But during this process, why don't you accept what they are and stop trying to change them into something that they are not? Yet or not, maybe never. That's their choice. Love them. You want to communicate better. Love them the way they are.
Thank you. Trying to make them fit in this matrix at the end is nonsense.
You don't even want to fit in the
No,
matrix
I don't even want to
yourself.
fit myself. Yeah,
Why
it's
would you
true.
want them to fit?
That's
Don't you see the contradiction?
that's counterproductive here. Yeah.
You want them, you don't want to fit. You want something else, but you want them to fit while you want to get out of that
Yeah.
where you are fitting right now. Don't you see?
Yeah.
Who is the most to who is the one that needs more help, them or you? Because you fit in this program.
Yeah. So
They don't.
So they help us to get out of the program. So
Don't you see?
in reality, it's the other way around.
Don't you see?
Yeah.
You got it all upside down.
Yeah.
Get into their world for a while and see what you will find.
Yeah. Gotta be fun.
Whatever, even if it's not fun, get
Yeah.
into their world. Not all day. Of course, you have to function in this box,
Have to pay the bills.
but take some time to dive in with them.
Hmm. Thank you for this message.
Joy.
Yes. Yeah, so, and again, I was saying previously that they are really like an energetic mirror. So they will reflect back at us the energy that we are sending towards them. So they are very, very powerful in that regards to help us to stay on top of our game at all time.
They're showing you what you need to do.
Yeah. They're
Always.
always.
They are showing you that you need to wake up, which is why they are.
Yeah.
They're showing you what you need to change to help them.
Mm-hmm.
And they're showing you what you need to give to help others. They're teaching you a great lot.
Yeah. That's why I always say that my son is my greatest teacher. Teach me a lot. Yeah. And my last question was about the gut, but I'm not sure we want to go too deep into that rabbit
Another
hole.
time.
Yeah, another time. That's why I feel the gut is a rabbit hole by itself. So we will.
Integrate the message. for
Yes,
today.
yes. It's enough for today.
Integrate.
Yeah, time to integrate. So
And
when we
digest.
Yes. So to all of those that are seeing this transmission, there's a lot to it, and the parents, I'm sure many are resonating to a very deep level with this message. So there is always a time required to process that download. So even for myself and for Niyama, we will need sometimes to re-listen to that, to rewatch that video and to just get that download, because like we said, as we produce these videos, it's like for teaching, but at the same time we are learning out of them a lot. So it's a process, one step at a time, one video at a time, one day at a time, and everything is perfect. So thank you, love beings, again for your love, your light, to help us to understand at a deeper level. So do you have any final words for this video, for this transmission, to anyone that will watch this transmission?
It's always a joy to speak to those who are willing to hear. Differences is not a lack. Being different is not a problem. Different is gold. Different is rare. Don't say that they are different. Say that they are rare.
Rare. Yeah.
Don't you see the energetic value behind rare
Rare.
and different? Oh,
Yeah.
that's different. That's rare. Rare is precious. Precious. Remember, whatever your kid or somebody around you that you love has, remember that they are rare. Any condition that they might have that might not fit in the box of normality, like schizophrenia, they are rare. They need to be understood and not changed.
And they need to be protected as well.
Yes.
Because many of them, they end up being drugged and all that. So it's very...
That's not what they need.
No, that's not what they need. So to me, it was
That's a shame.
It was not an option for me to put my son into that situation. Yeah.
That's what happens when you're trying to make a hole fit in a square.
Yeah.
You have to cut his sides. Isn't that sad?
Yeah.
You have to cut his sides. If you could only, you humans, open your arms. Open your arms, really. And feel the rarity of those beings. You would create a different hole just for them, because there's enough space. Anyone can get in, just have to go through your own shape. But you do not have to cut the sides of anyone to make them fit where you think they belong. Unconditional love. Unconditional. Unconditional. No condition. You do not have to be a square for me to love you. You do not have to be around. And you do not even have to fit in the box that I am in. Love is acceptance of what is, exactly as it is. That's love. Otherwise, it's control. Control is not love. Control is self-centered. That's another topic.
Yeah.
But just embrace what is and carry on.
Grateful once again. So yeah, so that's it for this video. We'll put it together and put it on the channel, and more to come. As always with you, we're just getting started here. Grateful.
Love and light.
Love and light. Hello, you.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
So, do you have any final words, final thoughts, Niyama?
I don't think I do. Well, no, I don't think I do. No,
No, we'll leave it like that.
I think it was a good one.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. So, more to come, people. As always, share the words, all the star seeds that are resonating with the work that we do. We are very passionate about what we are doing, as you can see. It goes very, 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 very deep. And at the end of the day, it's all about love. So, thank you very much for your amazing gift and everything that you do here.
Thank you for your presence.
Thank you for your presence as well. Yeah. So
King mode.
Queen mode enabled. So yeah, more to come, people. We love you all, and we will just wrap this up with the outro of the video and all that, and another video coming in divine timing as always.
Please like,
share, subscribe, and spread the word.
Yes.
It's important. If you're resonating with that, spread
if you
the
know
words.
somebody who has an autistic kid,
Just send the link of these videos.
Just send it to
Because
them.
it's not the algorithm that is pushing us. It's the only way for us to grow is by people like you to share those videos. For now there's no other way.
So please help us help others.
And help us help you. Yeah, because we are all one at the end of the day. So the more people that get that, the faster we are out of that box, out of that matrix, all of that reality here that we came to change. So yeah, that's what we have to say for now.
Yep.
Love and light. Boom. Vas-y.
Bye.
Love and light.
See you soon.
Love and light. Bye.
Love and light.
On dit love and light en même temps. Hein?
Love and light.
On dit love and light en même temps.
Love and light.